Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. It is an honor to be with all of you today. I am Ruthie Louis-Jean, President of the Boston City Council and at-large City Councilor. I'm coming to you from a very cold city, and I expected y'all to have some sun for me, and I'm very disappointed. I need y'all to know this is not what I was expecting. I thought we were gonna have a convention in Florida, y'all, and it feels like I'm in Boston, but I'm still really grateful to be here. This is my 4th year in elected office, which means it is also my 4th NHAEON conference. And so I wanna just give a clap of praise to Vice Mayor and Chair Mary Estime Irvin, to the conference chair, Representative Woodson, thank you for all the work that you've done. To NHAEON leadership, from Honorable Joseph to Honorable Frederick, thank you for all of the incredible work that you do to make this conference a reality every year. And I also want to thank our servers for making sure that we all can eat today and have food on our table, so thank you to our servers. Muchas gracias for all of our servers. It is an honor to be here with you today at NHAEON as we think about what it means to reignite the flame and what it means for us to move from hope to action and amplifying all of our voices. You know, it is not lost on me that I would not be here were it not for the many Haitians who came before me, including former State Representative Marie St. Fleur, who helped found NHAEON, including State Senator Linda De Senafori. Our Massachusetts delegation isn't strong here today because they thought there would be sun, and they're like, okay, I'm not coming. But I stand on their shoulders. And I also always remember that when we talk about whose shoulders we stand on, we don't just talk about those who were successful. We talk about all of those who ran for office when they were still making fun of Haitian names, when they were still saying all of these racist things about our community, those who tried and didn't make it, because there is legacy in that attempt. So I want to thank all of those who've attempted, because without them, our stories would not be possible. So on the Boston City Council, I'm the president of a 13-member body. We have 700,000 residents in the city of Boston. We have the 3rd largest by size Haitian diaspora, and we have the 2nd largest Haitian population per capita, so by percentage. So when they say Haitien, nous là in Boston, right? And we are also inching our way towards more representation. I'm the first city councilor of Haitian descent on the Boston City Council, but we have 4 other city councilors across Massachusetts who are also representing the Haitian community in their respective communities. We have 2 town committee members in the city of Brookline, one of whom I saw, Wadner Auger, are you here? Wadner is here, so thank you for being here. We recently elected 2 members of the Governor's Council who are Haitian American, Tamisha Seville and Eunice Ziegler, and they help our governor appoint judges, so shout out to them. One of the ways that we amplify Haitian American voices is by supporting each other, and it's been an honor for me to support them in their journeys, but to also support so many other organizations. We, as Haitian people, know what it means to help each other and what it means to be uplifting each other, because that's in the very essence of who we are. We know that when we are building community, we are often doing it on behalf of people who have had their backs against the wall. So, you know, I am Haitian American, which means I was born here. My parents were born in Haiti. And when I was running for office, it was the first time that I heard a phrase that a lot of Haitian people would tell me, who not everyone knew me, and the Haitian people who didn't know me but maybe knew my father, who was a very big Haitian activist, would say, oh, ça Haitien yé, c'est ça seulement te beze connaît, n'a voye ou monte. And I think that's the attitude that we need to have all of the time for members of our community, that we are called to voye each other monte, right? Except that Kringlish. People in the city of Boston, something that is known about me that I say to our community members is that I am here to represent the Haitian community and the entire city of Boston. It wasn't just Haitians who voted for me, it was everyone. And I have a saying that members of the Haitian community know now, because that's not what I'm about. What we have to be about is about the collective work. So it really means a lot to people in Boston to have this representation. The Commonwealth was going to shut down a Haitian-owned business. We didn't have enough classrooms for our Haitian American students who are our new arrivals. And because of the advocacy of my office, not only were we able to maintain a Haitian business, prevent it from closing, we've been able to help Haitian businesses flourish. So our presence in elected office in the business world, wherever we are, has a tangible impact on our communities. In Boston, not only do I represent what it looks like to represent the Haitian community, but the mayor's press secretary is Haitian. The mayor's chief of community engagement is Haitian. The first chief behavioral health officer, Dr. Kevin Simon, is also Haitian. So we are building power in Boston, and we are working collectively together, even when we don't always agree, because we realize that there aren't enough of us for us to be in the drama. That our role and our obligation is to find ways to work together for the benefit of our community. I want to uplift some organizations in Boston that are doing incredible work, and I was just speaking to Commissioner Flaramon about what this moment is and what it will be. We have the Immigrant Family Services Institute in Boston that is helping to make sure that new arrivals are able to get their grounding in the city of Boston. And we know, I think Commissioner Bastien just talked about it at her last talk, that last night, President Trump issued an order for expedited removal for folks who are here under the Biden program. We know that our responsibility and our charge will be even more to our immigrant communities who are living in fear and uncertainty. And just on Thursday, my office had an Immigration Law 101 class for everyone in our office. And I know that for those of us who are in elected office, we are going to have to do more of that because we have to meet our residents with the issues that they come to our doors with. And we know with a hostile, racist administration that does not care about Haitian communities, we're going to have more of that to do. But even as we are dealing with and grappling with these very, very difficult issues, what Amplifying Haitian American Voices has meant in Boston is we just broke ground last year on the first Haitian Cultural Center in the city of Boston, called the Toussaint Louverture Cultural Center. We got that bid, this property, when a lot of other communities, a lot of other white communities wanted the same property. But because of our collective action, because of our advocacy, we were able to secure that property. And on February 13th, we'll be having our first event at the Toussaint Louverture Cultural Center. We know it, and what we've seen in the past few years is an increase in city contracts that have been going to Haitian American business owners. We've seen a number of Haitian Americans elevate to levels of leadership within our Boston public school system. And we know that even as we face challenges, that we are required to also experience joy and to celebrate ourselves. So that's what we're doing with the Toussaint Louverture Cultural Center. We are in really uncertain times. Last Monday, we celebrated Martin Luther King Day. And Dr. King stated on his mountaintop speech, we've got difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop. I've seen the promised land, and I may not get there with you, but I want you to know that tonight we as a people will get to the promised land. I think that means a lot for us, many of us here, both as Haitian Americans here in the United States, thinking about what these next 4 years will look like and what it will mean for us to endure, what it will mean for us to have that hope and to practice hope as a discipline, that we will see another side where there's less hostility towards our Haitian population. But I also want us to apply that to Haiti. I always tell people that I am a Haitian American elected official. I can't tell you about what exactly should the policy be in Haiti, But we need to make sure that we are amplifying the voices of our Haitian civil society to make sure that their voices about what the best solutions are for Haiti are being centered. We as Haitian people know a lot about what hope means and what it should be, because everyone counted against us as we fought for 13 years for liberation to be our story. There is no reason why we should have won our own 13-year war. There's no reason when you think about the fact that we took on a superpower, that it was what everyone deemed was impossible, but it happened. And that hope as a discipline is what must ground us to believe that even in the most difficult days, that we will see the promised land, both in Haiti and here in the United States. I know that, we talked earlier today, people talked about what it means to roll back diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. I went to Harvard Law School, and in my class, there were 74 black students at Harvard Law School out of a class of 564. They just enrolled less than 20 black students at Harvard Law School. We have difficult days ahead because we are under attack, because this country has failed to do the racial reckoning necessary to know that we are not even close to meeting the mark on issues of equity. But we cannot give up hope. It is not our obligation to complete the fight, but it doesn't mean that we can turn away from it. So that means that there will be lawsuits, and there will be challenges, and that we are not to give up hope. I'm from Boston, where we are a sanctuary city. That means that we determine that our law enforcement should not be involved in ICE's or the federal government's efforts to deport people if there's no criminal activity, if there's no criminal warrant. And even us, we are coming under threat as a sanctuary city in the city of Boston, because we know that we want our local police officers solving crimes, not involved in federal deportation matters. And we know that it will now be more important than ever for us to remain in solidarity and us to be linked arms and making sure that we are representing the most vulnerable among us. And we know, and we will continue to see, that our immigrant communities are our most vulnerable. We have seen attacks on birthright citizenship. We have seen attacks on those who are from Haiti, on those who are from Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua under the Biden program. And we know that it is us who have these microphones, who have these seats, who need to stand in the gap for those who do not have power and for those who are living in fear. It was an honor for me this year to be with our chair, Marie Estime Irvin, my Congresswoman, Ayanna Pressley, our Congresswoman, Sheila McCormick-Sheriflus, down in DC as the current president spread lies about we do and do not eat. We stood together in solidarity, Haitian leaders, black leaders, demanding our dignity as Haitians and Haitian Americans. I think about what it means for us to all be part of NHAEON, and for us to be using NHAEON as that vehicle for us to do the work of amplifying Haitian American voices, and for us to be building on our collective power. That is the collective power that requires us to put aside differences and to work together collectively on solutions. As I said before, we come from a people who are and have been significantly maligned, but who have always, always fought back, even on the hardest of days. And I admit that today, as I sit and receive news of everything happening, today is a difficult day, that we also draw on our wellspring of hope, that we continue to celebrate who we are because we are worth celebrating. The only successful slave revolt that resulted in a free Black republic. Haitian soldiers helping out in the Revolutionary War. W.E.B. Du Bois, the founder of Chicago. Our contributions to the world, the country, and to our respective cities are immeasurable. Current events in Haiti's sordid political history and economic conditions often cause us to forget that we are much more than a headline about poverty and political turmoil. We are so much more than the victims of oppression and white supremacy. We traveled, our parents traveled to a foreign land and settled in our respective cities as nurses' assistants, as cab drivers, as my father, who was 75 years old, still working inside of a kitchen in Boston. They traveled so that our stories, so that our leadership stories, so that our business stories could be possible. We have always done the impossible and the difficult, and we deserve to be celebrated even among the turmoil. We deserve and we should always be celebrating each other. We deserve to have spaces where we can gather, so thank you, NHAEON. And we deserve to have these spaces across generations. I really care deeply about us coming together and celebrating each other and working as a collective unit. Now, I know each of us are gonna have our own struggles. I don't live in Florida. I have two senators who are Senator Markey and Senator Warren, who are always standing with the Haitian community. So all of our battles and how we show up and our strategies are going to look different. And we should not begrudge anyone of how those strategies may look different, but they should be towards the same goal of empowering our communities and towards liberation for us here and for true liberation in Haiti. I know that when we finally are able to realize that collective action is the only way forward, that's when we will truly be amplifying Haitian voices. That's when we will put all of the distractions aside and realize that our potential as our community is so much stronger when we learn how to work together. Thank you.
Simply amazing. Thank you so much, Council President. Thank you for enjoying the food. The day just started, as you know. At around 1:20 to 2:15, we're gonna be at the Majestic 5 for Building Solution with the moderator, Pedro, and then Honorable Josue Pierre and Jonathan Vilma. And then for the Youth Council, we will be at Majestic 1 around the same time. So if you need any help on getting to those rooms, please let us know. Again, we're gonna go back where we had Honorable Marlene Bastien was speaking. That was Majestic 5. And the Youth Council, you already know where you're at Majestic 1. Thank you so much. Enjoying the food. And at 2:15, we're going to have a beautiful break. And then we're going to continue again. It's a lot of great discussion, a lot of coming together for hope